Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Today's video is sponsored by my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. Oh, so lovely. Port to start video and shooting this for you. So let's talk about the S23 Ultra and the S23 lineup. Discounts you can get on Google Fi. Now, yesterday I posted Best Buy. The day before that, I talked about Samsung's deals. Now, yesterday's video was about the Z Flip 4 at Best Buy. I know that Samsung is giving the worst deals ever on the Ultra for some reason. I don't know why Samsung is offering such low trade-in value on the S22 Ultra. It just doesn't make any sense. I posed this question to some people in my group chat. Why would Samsung offer so much less for this device and to give in to the new version of it? I don't understand that. They literally, when I put, some people, it's weird. When I put my S22 Ultra as a trade-in value for the S23 on Best Buy's website, it offers 400 and I think 425 or something like that. Now, there are some people that put their S22 Ultra in for a trade, and they only get offered 300, and I thought that's pretty strange. But yesterday's video, I talked about the Z Flip 4. They're offering basically $700 because you get $600 for the phone and then another $100 and a Best Buy gift card. That is a phenomenal deal, folks. That's a killer deal. But I don't understand why they're doing that with the device for the S22 Ultra. Maybe the sales weren't as good for the S22 Ultra. Who knows? Because why wouldn't they want it back? But nonetheless, Google Fi. Every year I talk about Google Fi. And they are offering probably one of the best deals. And it's not really a catch per se, but with Google Fi, normally what they'll do is, and I've had Google Fi since it became, I've had Google Fi since it launched. I had it when it was Project Fi. So I don't know if that's 6, 7 years, 8 years. I don't know. I'm not really keeping track. But I just use my Google Fi line for phone calls related to our business. And that's pretty much what I use it for. But I have purchased phones on there before. But on that line, I just keep like a Motorola or something like that. Remember my G7? I replaced it with the Moto G Power. Sometimes I'll use my Z Flip 4 on Google Fi. But ultimately, Google Fi tends to have the better deals with no trade-ins, but you have to stay with Google Fi. So here's for people that already have Google Fi, and there's a lot of Google Fi users out there. If you have Google Fi, you just need to have them for 180 days, and you can pretty much qualify for all the discounts that they offer. And so with this, let's talk to the people who have Google Fi. If you have Google Fi, you just need to have had Google Fi in good standing, basically pay your bills on time for 180 days straight, and you have to be in good standing. And then they offer you deals like, when I looked at mine, they offered me deals like, okay, buy the Z Flip 4 or whatever device it is, keep it active for 30 days, and then you're free to do what you want to do with the device, and we'll give you the credit. So with the new S23 lineup, they're asking you to stay with them for 120 days straight, meaning when you get that S23, whichever one you buy, you get it out of the box, you set it up with the SIM card that comes with the device. That is something that you need to remember, because if you don't do that, you run the risk of not getting the credits and it recognizing. So if you have Google Fi, always set it up and transfer with whatever they send in the box. If they send you a new SIM card, activate that SIM card and get going that way. That's a tip for you, because in the past when I bought the Motorola, I think it was, I tried to just swap and something happened and it was a mess. But just make sure you activate the phone with whatever they send in the box. If they send a SIM card, activate with that SIM card. If they don't, go ahead and do the transfer. People who have Google Fi know what I'm talking about with the transfer. I wish more companies operated like Google Fi, because it basically goes on your account. It doesn't matter if you SIM or all that. You just need to sign in and transfer via the app, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's a good way to operate. So if you buy one of the S23 lineups, you can get it a huge discount on Google Fi, $600 off the S23 Ultra, I believe it is, and $500 off the S23 lineup. You just have to keep them active for 4 months straight and pay your bill on time for 4 months straight, and they won't take back the instant credit. Google Fi gives a instant credit, folks. This is just one of the best deals on the market. All you have to do is keep it active for the 4 months straight. Basically, do not remove your SIM card, and just because if you have Google Fi, that's going to be your only phone anyway. So just use it straight through for the 4 months, and they will honor the discount. They even have a little tracker on there, how many days you have left to get your credit, a final approval. Totally nice, system generated. You can't mess this up. And if you remove your SIM card or move the phone to something else, it's going to notify you and say, hey, looks like you're not using the phone as agreed. Please, go ahead and start using it again to remain, to get your credit, and it'll let you know. So that's people who have Google Fi already. People who don't have Google Fi, you are under a different set of rules. If you want to come in and join Google Fi, you have a couple more things that you have, just one more thing that you have to do. You have to port over your number from your other provider to get those discounts for the S23 lineup, looks like. At least for the Ultra. I'll have to double check. Let me see here. But you have to port your number over, and you'll be able to get it. Now, let me see here. Let me see, go to shop. I'm just going to check real time here for you. So it's $500 on the S23, $500 on the S23 Plus, and $600 on the S23 Ultra. So the promo deals go like this. Qualify for the discount, activate it. You have to activate it within 30 days too. And you have to keep it active for 120 days. If you don't have Google Fi, you'll need to port your number over. You'll need to port your number over and bring it in, and you can get the discount. But that's easy, folks. That's giving you the phone straight up for $600. Google Fi, and that's the Ultra I'm speaking of. Google Fi has the best deals, period. They have the best deals always. They've always had the best deals when it comes to buying phones. In their system, you can't really manipulate their system in a sense, I guess, because there's always going to be some people out there that try to scam the system. And when you scam the system, you blow it for everybody else. This is why I don't take advantage, or I don't take advantage of situations where it's a positive push. But yeah, I mean, Google Fi has always had the best deals, but a lot of people are not willing to switch their service providers. And that's why, Google Fi, a lot of people might not have Google Fi at the moment, but Google Fi has good service. Now, the bad part about is part of their network runs on T-Mobile's network. So, I mean, not that T-Mobile has bad service, but you can't port from T-Mobile. They're not going to allow you to do that. You have to port from a different provider. So, ultimately, it's nothing new. I used to have I think I still have a referral link to Google Fi in the description. But true story. I think I've told you the story before. When I first started Google Fi years ago, they were doing the $20 referrals. You get $20 for everybody you refer. They even did one where it was $100 per referral. I tapped out, folks. I probably had over the years of having Google Fi, I had a credit on my account for at least half of the time, at least 4 years. I had so many referrals, they stopped giving me referrals. It just says 0. So you will get $20. I get nothing. Because, I took advantage of me being I just got done saying I didn't take advantage of it. I took that's a different taking advantage. I basically put my referral link out to the world, which is something that people probably don't normally do. And seeing as how many subscribers I have, it flooded mine with credits quickly. So probably 4 years of having Google Fi, I didn't pay a bill at all. It was just credits. And so what they did was they said, you've tapped out. You can't get any more credits from Google Fi, but you can still refer people and they will get credits. And so, I mean, that's cool. I get it. I hit them up, folks. I hit them up. I don't know if you remember telling the story. I hit them up. I had like 4 years worth of credits. And I think at the beginning, if you were a creator and you put it out there like that, we all got a whole bunch of credits if we got a lot of referrals. You can see who you're referring to. So if they have a YouTube channel or they have an official login with their Gmail and it's linked to a YouTube, you can see who you refer. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm not going to call these people out, but I thought it was pretty cool that they supported your man back then. I appreciated that. Lots of other creators use my referral link. I got it. I'll just say it like that. Tons of creators use my referral link. And I thought that was cool. It was actually an exciting moment. I was like, whoa, they support you, man. I didn't, because a lot of them didn't tell me that they used my referral link, but a lot of them did. They say, hey, Jay, I got you, man. So it was pretty cool. But nonetheless, today's video, recap, get you a Galaxy S23 through Google Fi. I will leave my link down there, and you can basically get a month free of service. But remember, I've gone over the rules with you. You can't just get it and then start using it somewhere else, because I believe they probably will blacklist the phone and then blacklist you, and you'll never be able to get Google Fi again, probably, at least having the email address set up that you use. Just don't try to scam the system. Just be legit, be on the up and up, and I think things will go good for you. So, recap here. One more thing before I get out of here. Now one thing that if you didn't know, Google Fi only would support eSIM for the Google devices. Not true anymore. A couple years back, they started offering support for iPhones, not eSIM, but iPhones. So I did a video on that years ago where you could have an iPhone on Google Fi now, and it works with all legit 5G with T-Mobile, blah, blah, blah. Good to go. And now officially they offer eSIM support for pretty much all the latest Galaxy devices. S22, S23, the Z Fold lineup, the Z Flip lineup, they pretty much offer eSIM support for all of them. I put a poll out recently talking about, would you actually switch to Samsung devices, or would you stop using Samsung devices if they want eSIM only? If I'm forced to do it, I guess I won't have a choice, but I prefer to have options. But nonetheless, that's something you should think about. If you do decide to get one of the new devices, it does, Google Fi now supports eSIM, which is a huge plus for Google Fi owners, because again, it eliminates, you just have, Google Fi runs on the application. Pretty much everything is done through the application. Oh, you can call them up. They'll talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. They got great customer service. Never had a problem with them. But for quick things, they respond really fast, and things are done through the application. Great service. Overall, I've traveled with it across country. Beautiful. So no sales pitch from me, because I don't get any credits or anything. I'm just kicking it to you 100. If you don't have Google Fi and you want the biggest discount on a device, well, this also gets you in the door. It gets you in the door. So then when the next year comes around, if you decide you want to get another device, 4 months have passed already. You're in the loop now. Now you'll start to qualify for all those discounts. You don't have to port your number in. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is be a good standing paying customer, and you can get all you want. So there it is. Google Fi, always been great. I've had them since day one, since they were Project Fi when they first launched it. And it's just been good. I've always promoted them. And I think that's probably going to be the best no trade-in deal that you could possibly get anywhere. I don't know of any other carrier that's going to give you that big of a discount and take all the risks. I mean, they're giving you an instant discount on these brand new devices, and they do it all the time. They're giving you an instant discount on these devices, and if you don't agree to it, then they charge you back the difference, and then they blacklist the phone. So 4 months, most people don't switch around like that, especially if you're new to Google Fi. This is a huge advantage to you. So I'll put my link down below if it's not already down. I think it's already down there. But hit that link, get the referral, get yourself $20, remember, because I don't get any more credits. Take advantage of everything you can in a positive way. And then get your new phone, and you can get on board, because Google Fi uses 3 different providers, I think, right? It uses T-Mobile, US Cellular, and somebody else, I forgot. But good service overall. But it does predominantly run on the T-Mobile network, because that's the biggest portion of it. So it's your man Jay. If you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.